Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So, folks, today we have an absolutely ridiculous show for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So, yesterday we did a live reacting to the horror show that Bronny James subjected us to yesterday in the NBA preseason game number 2 that he played against the Golden State Warriors. In the first game that he played, Bronny James shot a whopping 8.3% from the field, while going 1 of 12 from the floor and 1 of 8 from the three-point line. Just when you thought he couldn't back it up with a worse performance, he went out there yesterday and just basically he did it again. So in yesterday's game, Bronny then played, almost 23 minutes. And in 23 minutes, he finished the game with 5 points, 5 turnovers, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal on 33% shooting from the floor and 33% shooting from the field. And I said during our live, Bronny should not be on the Lakers. He's not good enough. He's not. If we're talking about another player, we'll say the same thing. He's not. And y'all can't do that. Oh, he's a 55th pick. Bro, it's his second year in the NBA. Y'all can knock that off. The dude is out there getting paid like a professional. We're going to talk about him we're going to talk about Bronny the same way we talk about everybody else. That's what we're going to do. We can go off on great players. We go off on bad players. Bronny ain't exempt from it. I'm sorry. There will be no preferential treatment here in the NBA. You want to go in the NBA, you're going to get criticized like an NBA player. When you play great, the whole entire media will be twerking it up for you, pouring honey all over each other. And this is exactly what his coach, Redick, tried to do. So after Bronny James went out there and just did it again, Redick decided to go out there and defend Bronny James, something that ended up infuriating, damn, I can't even say the word, infuriating, Laker fans. So I want to read from this article headline that I came across. It says, Bron defense. Los Angeles Lakers coach defends Bronny James after alarming struggle in first preseason game of the year. Concerns over Bronny James' lackluster performance in Los Angeles Lakers opening preseason game have been brushed off by head coach Redick. The shooting guard managed just one of his 12 field goal attempts in the Lakers' 81-103 loss to the Phoenix Suns. It then continues on. Bronny James failed to impress in his first preseason game of the year, but Lakers coach Redick has said he is pleased with the youngster's development. But Redick insisted the performance was just a step along the way for a 20-year-old's development. The coach said following the game, he is so much more comfortable and confident as a player. Skill-wise, read-wise, all the things have improved. But there's a big difference between improving those things in an individual workout and small group settings and doing it 5-on-5. He's a totally different player than he was a year ago. James was selected as the 55th overall pick in the 2024 draft to join his legendary father, LeBron, at Los Angeles. His debut in October against the Minnesota Timberwolves went into the history books as the first time a father and son played together in the NBA. But since then, James has been grinding things out in spells with the Lakers G League affiliate, the South Bay Lakers, as he looks to develop and prove he was more than just a marketing pick. Redick continued, I thought the stuff that he did in the G League last year was huge for him in developing a comfort level in playing at this level. And then the article then went on to say a few other things. Folks, that doesn't even take into account yesterday's game. I didn't even read the damn date on the article properly. I thought they were taking into account what occurred yesterday. Well, folks, it got worse. It got worse. The dude went out there with 5 points and 5 turnovers. 5 of them. Talk about being with the ops, playing with the ops. 5, look. Bronny is not good enough to be on the Lakers. It just is what it's going to be. He is not good enough to be on the Los Angeles Lakers roster. He's not. And we got to call it like we see it. I said this year, I'm going to be supporting the Lakers because finally LeBron and his antics are going to be heading out the door. And since I'm going to be supporting the Lakers, I got to say what I believe. And I'm only talking about things from the standpoint of winning. I don't care about what individual did. I don't care. I don't care if Luka averaged 30 and didn't win. I don't care. I remember the year Kobe won the MVP and he didn't win. Yeah, it was nice for him to win, but at the end of the year, it was a disappointment for me because they didn't win the championship. That's the kind of Laker fan I am. I'm not impressed by the ancillary things. No, the goal is to win. And when I was a Laker fan, I wanted my team to win every year. Every year, I wanted the Lakers to win. Every single year, if possible. So I'm not impressed with the nonsense. I'm looking at what Bronny's bringing to the table. I'm looking at his him being a part of the team, and I don't see how this is meant to move this team forward. I just feel like this is something that's done for clicks and views and media attention. Hence the reason why, and yesterday we pointed this out during the live that we did. All throughout the game, they were promoting it all over social media on Bleacher Report and this account and that account. They then, after the night he went 1-12, they posted that too. Bronny, what was I'm like, y'all are posting this? This is content for you guys? Of course they're going to post it because they know it's going to get a lot of clicks. Well, since we talking about it, let's talk about it. If y'all going to promote him like that, we're going to talk about it. Or do you just want to promote him, have people twerk it up all over the comment section in each post, and then that's just going to be that? And the minute you talk about, oh, you don't like your pops, or your pops don't like you, you never had your father in your life, your father didn't have his father, like, knock it off. Knock it off. You had dudes like Stephen A. Smith who went out of his way not to even critique the guy. He publicly admitted, I'm not going to do my job because it's LeBron, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do my job for everybody else, but when it comes his side, I'm not going to do it. And he still got cussed out. He still got embarrassed at a Laker game. Had you just kept it a buck, you would have felt better. You would have felt better. But I know you was feeling hurt because after all of that twerking and gyration, you thought, oh, maybe he would have given me grace. Nah, son, it don't work like that, B. And even after son ran down on you and put his goon down on you, still twerking. You know, I would never talk to him again, man. I'm going to never talk to him again. But if you want to talk, we can talk. What you mean? What part of the game is this? He went on Pat McAfee's show and threw smut on your name. And you talking about you want to talk? He don't want to talk to you. He not trying to rock out with you. I'm not trying to rock out with somebody that ran down on me in a Lakers game on the day that it got announced I got a $100 million deal, and then you come mess that up. I want to talk about you in the future. Talk about what? What are we talking about? What's there to discuss? So you saw what that got him. A bunch of disrespect. We gonna call it like it is. Yesterday, the game I'm watching, I'm listening to Richard Jefferson. This man said, Bronny's great. He said the athleticism there and is there and the skills are there. Richard Jefferson said that on TV. The athleticism is there and the skills are there. All he needs to do is work on one or two things. He just needs to work on his jumper and then I'm like, just one or two things? Like, I'm lost. I'm lost. Y'all better knock it off. We gonna call it like we said. I'm a Laker fan. Son his ass. Move on. We gonna keep it a buck. Cause when y'all dudes was beating your meat every single day, Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp used to come on TV and trash Russell Westbrook, a Hall of Famer. Y'all ain't seen nothing wrong with it. Nobody was talking about his father and all of that. No. Y'all loved it. So keep that same energy. We gonna keep it for y'all. But if I'm talking about the Lakers this year, twerking will not be going down in this compound. It's just not going to go down like that over here. If you looking for these dudes to be twerking it up on the internet and they call themselves Laker fans disguised as LeBron fans, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. He don't deserve to be on a team. I'm not seeing why he should be. These are my thoughts. We're not talking about like Terrence Mann, who's on the Clippers. You could actually see what potential y'all see. Man, please.